Hi everyone, we're doing card 4 of the April Coffee and Card at Home kit. This is today's card, or this is number 4 card should I say. We're using the squirrel and the small flowers on Whisper White with a black mat and then obviously a Whisper White layer. As everyone knows, we're using the Someone Special stamp set, and let's get going. So your mat is, your base is 4 1/8 by the length of your card, so that's 10.5 centimetres by the length of an A4 cardstock. You're going to score it at 5 7/8 or 14.9 centimetres. Okay, your mat layers, the black one is 3 inches across by 4 3/4 down, and 2 3/4 inches across by 4 1/2 down. Let's pop that inside the card so I know where it is. The first thing we're going to do is score our cardstock, which is, as I said, 14.9 centimetres or 5 7/8. Just going to use my bone folder to burnish that. Okay, then I'm going to stick my black layer down. Making sure it's quite central. Okay, that's our base ready to go. Now we get to the fun bit, which is the stamping. Let's pop that to one side. So on this one, we're going to use the squirrel and 3 little flowers. So let's have my memento. Press my squirrel down. Kind of centering but leaving room for your flowers, so you want them slightly offset. There you go. And then we're going to do 3 little flowers. So I kind of did the first one closest to his nose. And then just position them. Whoops. Make sure you ink up your flower really well, otherwise you'll only get half an image. I'm obviously leaning. I'm going to add an extra one in here, look. There we go. I've got 4 on mine to cover up the mistake. So if you make a mistake, don't be afraid to do that. So that's all our stamping done. Let's put that to one side. Now, before we've used Cajun Craze and Pumpkin Pie to colour the squirrel. This time I'm using Crushed Curry and Early Espresso. Is it Early Espresso? And Early Espresso. And I'm going to do his ears in orange and his nose in Calypso Coral. So let's go ahead and just do his nose. And on this one, I'm just going to lay the colour down. I'm not going to blend it in. And we'll just do the inside of his ear there with the orange, the bit we can see. Right, with the Crushed Curry, again, I'm just going to go all over him as I have done before. Put your cards, pictures of your cards, onto our Coffee and Card Facebook page. Right, I'm just going to use the Early Espresso to go in around the edges and highlight every time I do a video. You'd think they'd get used to me talking to myself by now, really, wouldn't you? There we go, just highlight those bits. Around the edges of his arms, we'll just do that arm there, look. Around his nose, his muzzle will be quite dark. Just up around the back of his head. Then again, up his tail. There we go. I'm just going to do a few little bits. Actually, I think we will go over this with the aqua painter just to blend in some of the brown. Right, so just taking that, blend it in. And I'm not kind of blending everywhere because I don't want it too blended, because obviously a squirrel's fur is not all the same all over. I can go in and add a bit more in the tail, I think. just blend that in a bit. There you go. There's one happy little squirrel. So we're going to do our flowers. I think I'm going to change my flowers up on this one, and I'm going to do them. Whoops, I dropped the pencil. That's not good, is it? I'm going to do them orange, or pumpkin pie, should I say this time, with yellow centres, I think. The Daffodil Delight centres. Although they kind of look like, is it Narcissi that are this colour? Perhaps we'll do them as I've done them. I'm sharpening the pencils here. Right, so yeah, we're going to do them this colour, I think. So I'm just going to go in with the Daffodil Delight. I love this colour on in the watercolour pencils. It really blends really well. Just colour the centres like that. And then I'm going to use Old Olive, and I'm going to lay some colour down around his feet. I'm using my aqua brush, just going to blend that colour slightly so it washes out. There you go, that's our squirrel done. Right, now we can stick him to our card base and our mat layer. I've left plenty of room on the mat so you can put a greeting of whatever your choice is. But I kind of left these blank just so everybody could put what they wanted on them, and they could be sent really just to say to somebody, hi, I'm thinking of you, really missing you, that kind of thing. There you go. So that's 2 samples of card 4. Look forward to seeing you for card 5.